Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you today? Good? So let's just start our class. Alright. We are going to start, guys, on page 25. That's where we finished. If you had any questions about last class, don't forget to tell me. Alright? If you have any problems, any doubt, okay, let me know. Good. So guys, let's start on this page here, exercise number 1. Don't read this, so just take a look at this picture first. A magical kingdom. So guys, looking at this picture, let's take a look at the letter A. Where do you think this place is? What do you think it's like? Do you think a lot of tourists go there? Why or why not? So just by looking at the picture, what do you think, guys? Do you think is this a famous place? Tourists go there, or what else? What is it like? For me, it looks like a unreal place, right? Because there is like a river, a lake, and looks like a castle. It really looks like a magical kingdom for me, but it's different. So tell me, what do you think? After that, you're going to do letter B. Read the website extract, this one right here, quickly and check your idea. So just read, guys, quickly to know what it is about, what about the tourists, how do they work there, okay? And see if you were correct or not, okay? After that, in the exercise number 2, I'm going to ask you to do exercise 2 as a writing activity, okay? But as a summarize, do you know what is a summarize? Resumo, okay? So it doesn't have to be very big, okay? It can be like, 2 paragraphs or 1 paragraph. It's okay. You're going to make a summarize about these 3 topics. Important beliefs of the Bhutanese people, nature in Bhutan, tourism in Bhutan. Okay, Bhutan is the place you're going to find out. So guys, I'm going to ask you to do something like this in a presentation in written in the computer, okay, or on your cell phone if you have your words in your cell phone or PowerPoint. I would like you to do a presentation to send me, okay? And then you can take some pictures to show the place, to talk about the tourism, about the nature, okay? So as I said, it doesn't have to be very long, okay? It can be a short presentation, but I prefer if you do it on the computer, because for me to correct, it's easier than you guys send me pictures of a paper. It's very difficult to correct in a photo, and also the handwriting and everything. So try to send me on the computer, because that way you can also put some pictures to make it more beautiful and complete, okay? Send me by email or by the Google Classroom, okay? Anywhere you can try to send me. Cool? Perfect. Now, talking about vocabulary, weather. Alright, let's talk about the weather. So what I have to do in this exercise? Take a look at these two questions first. What's the weather like in your country? Okay, I'm talking about what's the weather like. Is it hot, cold? I don't know. What's your favorite type of weather? So we have 2 questions, different questions here, and we're going to listen to 3 people talking. What you have to do first, you have to guess. For example, the first person will talk. Ta-da-da, ta-da-da. You have to tell me if this person is answering the question number 1 or question number 2. Understood? And then you have a second person talking. You have to know if this person is answering this question or this question by their answers, okay? And also, guys, tell me what made you decide which question they were answering to, okay? What did they say that make you like, oh, okay, it's question number 1, oh, it's question number 2. Tell me, okay? So let's do this exercise together. I will play the audio. You're going to do it. I will play twice. You check, and I give you the answers. Okay? So let's see.
CD1, Track 13. 1. The summer is generally hot and very humid and quite uncomfortable. It's often overcast too, and there's no breeze to cool things down. It's very different in the winter, when it's cool and the sky is clear. 2.
I'm not so keen on mild weather, when it's not really hot or cold. I much prefer it when the weather is quite dramatic, like when you get scorching days and then it suddenly pours for hours, or when it's hot in the day and you get sub-zero temperatures at night.
3. The weather is very changeable. In the summer, the days are often bright but can be showery, and the nights are sometimes chilly but not very cold. In the winter, it seems to drizzle a lot and the sky is often grey.
Okay, one more time.
CD1, Track 13. 1. The summer is generally hot and very humid and quite uncomfortable. It's often overcast too, and there's no breeze to cool things down. It's very different in the winter, when it's cool and the sky is clear. 2.
I'm not so keen on mild weather, when it's not really hot or cold. I much prefer it when the weather is quite dramatic, like when you get scorching days and then it suddenly pours for hours, or when it's hot in the day and you get sub-zero temperatures at night.
3. The weather is very changeable. In the summer, the days are often bright but can be showery, and the nights are sometimes chilly but not very cold. In the winter, it seems to drizzle a lot and the sky is often grey.
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna give you the answers now. The person number 1 was answering question number 1. What's the weather like in your country? Person number 2, he was answering question number 2. What's your favorite type of weather? And the third one was answering question number 1. What's the weather like? So now tell me why did you give these answers? Okay? Cool. In the exercise number 4, what do you have to do? First of all, take a piece of paper or in your notebook, you're going to write these words here. Cold, rain, sky, warm, windy, weathers in general. You're going to write like a table, okay? A timetable, uma tabelinha, tá? Escreve lá essas palavrinhas. Good. Now, you go to page 163 and you're going to read the audio script from this listening here. Okay? You're going to read. It's a dialogue there. On this dialogue, there are some words that are underlined. Okay? You're gonna get these words that are underlined and put in the correct column. So, for example, in the cold one, they put cool. There is cool already. It's related. Okay? Somehow it's related. Sky, clear. Rain, pours. Do the rest. Take all the words that are underlined and put in the correct column. Okay? Guys, after that, I want you to search these words. So, for example, I don't know what it means pours. What is pours? So I'm going to ask you to look at the dictionaries. But look at the dictionaries online and like this. I like to help because sometimes the people don't know. You write the thing that you want to know and you write meaning in English. Okay. So, and then you find a lot of websites that you can look in at. So, Cambridge is an excellent dictionary, online dictionary. What else? Merriam-Webster, I love it. So, for example, you find this one, and you have, guys, the definition. You have everything. You know if it's a verb, okay? They have examples. They have more than one. Okay, here you have a noun, right? Everything. And this will help you to do the next step. After you know everything, after you find out about every word, what you have to do? You have to put all the, for example, like in the book, what other forms there are. So, for example, here in poor, I have the verb form, it's a verb, and I have a definition. And also, I have the noun. So I want you to do this, write the different definitions of the words, okay? If it's a verb, what is the definition? If I have a noun, what is the definition? Sometimes I have an adjective, write the adjective too. So we're going to write all the forms of the verb, okay? Perfect. Going back, where am I? Here. Okay. Going back there, so this was exercise 4. Okay, you have an example here, like I said, alright? And exercise number 5, to finish this page, you're going to answer these questions to me, alright? So the first question is, how would you describe the weather in your area or country? Describe with details, okay? 2, how would you like the weather where you live to be different? So, guys, would you like to, I don't know, to change anything in our weather? Tell me. How do you think this would improve your life? About exercise 2. Does the weather affect your mood? In what ways? So, for example, with me affects, because sometimes if the day is like gray and rainy and, I don't know, sad, I feel like sad, or I feel more down. So what about you? Do you feel any difference in your mood depending on the weather? Tell me, okay? So guys, we're going to stop on this page today. I'm going to send you more extra exercises, okay? And also, I'm going to ask you to do the workbook, okay? I will see if I find the pages of the workbook here, and then I'll let you know, okay? So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for today's lesson. Hope you like it. Don't forget, if you have any question, let me know, okay? And bye-bye.